Right, step 5, huh? Not sure yet. Think maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves? Yeah, but it's just exciting. I don't know, it's like a whole world has opened up. You know, I'm pretty confident. I really do think we've got this. But enough about the lawsuit right now. We got plans. Yeah, right now, I think I just want to enjoy this view. It's really pretty. I remember you talk about how you liked nature. And I will admit, it is pretty, so we can stay here for a bit. That's good. I do like this sky now they've shown all of it. The pinkish red, purple going down to the yellowish orange. And with that, I accepted Marielle's offer to start a lawsuit against Fazbear Entertainment. I accepted knowing that the next couple of years will be rough. It's likely going to be years of hard times, financial trouble, and intense legal battles, but it's okay, because I'm no longer alone in this world. I now have someone to help me through my toughest times. We've been through a lot, but in the end, we both found what we needed. We both found someone we could trust, someone who can help us get through life's deepest struggles. Sometimes, a little bit of compassion can save someone's life. Without Marielle, I don't know where I'd be right now. Now, I have a partner I can trust in. We can do this one step at a time, slow and steady. And now, I feel free from the chains that held me back. I'm finally free, and that's all I can ask for. Ooh, I like the birds, but... Dekugan end? Isn't that the symbol they used for Dekugan earlier? Huh. I don't know. I just know it's an end. I wonder what star I even got. Oh, I'm gonna shut up because it's the credits. I do like the logo of the game. I didn't comment on that earlier. Anyway. I want to see how many stars we got. Fazbear Entertainment under fire for claims of covering up serial murder case. At least 20 scientists found dead. Updated 30th August 20XX. Fazbear Entertainment offices located in Hurricane, Utah. Fazbear Entertainment, the worldwide children's entertainment franchise, is under fire for being accused of covering up serial murder cases that happened at their locations in the 80s to 90s. While it was proven as a hoax in court quite some time ago, a viral video has shown damning evidence that might prove that Fazbear Entertainment was lying in court. Now at 5 million views, the video has blown up on multiple social media sites, causing a public outrage towards the children's entertainment chain. The video was created by Fazbear former employees Vanessa Crowe with help from a former senior manager of Fazbear Entertainment, Marielle Watanabe. The two had survived a near-death experience in the factory in Decagon Industries, located in Hurricane, Utah. Both of the victims plan to file charges against Decagon Industries, with Fazbear Entertainment to receive compensation for their near-death experiences and expose them for covering up the serial murder cases. Decagon Industries has allegedly been using Fazbear Entertainment as a front to try experimental but untested and potentially lethal technology. Watanabe explains that this technology can trick your mind into seeing anything, but heavy panic can result in delusions or even death. They also made some more absurd claims, saying that the indie game Frightening Nights at Freddy's was allegedly used as a cover-up for the serial murder cases. This claim, among some others, proved to be a controversial topic among fans of the popular game series. This alleged lethal technology resulted in the death of at least 20 scientists and engineers working in the Research and Development Division of Decagon Industries. Police came up to the scene shortly after Watanabe notified the police about what had happened. The deaths seemed to all happen at once due to some kind of mass panic attack caused by the technology, and while the details are sparse, it appears as if only Watanabe and Crow were the only survivors. This tragedy went unnoticed by the rest of the company due to most employees being on holiday. We give our condolences to the families and friends of those who lost their lives. Fazbear Entertainment and Decagon Industries have issued a statement denying these claims, and Crow and Watanabe will likely be going to court against Fazbear Entertainment. The response has been generally poor to the statement, with most citing it as being insensitive. With the support of the public and the victims by their side, we can only wish the best for their endeavors. We will update based on any future proceedings. Oh, I didn't even read the paper, the Salt Lake Times. That makes sense for Utah, because Salt Lake City. Act 4, Illusion Broken completed. Ending 2 out of 3. True ending. Gain completion star for achieving the true ending. Star of Acceptance. You now have access to the extras menu. Feel free to take a look at character bios and concept art. You have unlocked an extra character, William Afton. Thank you for playing Aftereffect DX, Director's Cut. So, there's 2 more endings I have to get, but there's 4 stars, so what do I gotta do for that? Okay, so I got star 2. I don't know how to get star 1, 3, and 4. Anyway, how do I extra menu down here? I want to look at that real quick before I end this. Vanessa Crow. Vanessa Crow is a young IT worker currently employed by Fazbear Entertainment. This is the FNAF 1 music, I think. Due to her negative upbringing, she has low self-esteem, feeling trapped, or it sounds like it anyway. Feeling trapped, she grinds away at a job she is wildly unqualified for, hoping for better times. Aside from that, some things keep her happy. She finds herself at peace in nature and loves taking hikes. Vanessa also loves collecting cute merchandise, such as plushies and small collectible figurines. In general, she's a big fan of the entertainment industry, especially amusement parks and arcade venues. She dreams of opening her own entertainment business. Oh, wait, there's a commentary option for her. The game's concept came from the idea of trying to create our unique interpretation of Annie, the featured antagonist of the game FNAF Security Breach. While Security Breach is now at the time of writing, there are many different fan-made interpretations of Annie's character. The most common interpretation goes in a completely different route, making her colorful and extroverted. We decided to do the opposite of that, going for a muted color palette and a reserved personality. This was to play into the idea of a reluctant follower, someone who has doubts about becoming a killer and isn't exactly prepared. I was nervous about players not liking this drastic, different interpretation, but with the original release of After Effect earlier in this year, she really has become quite the favorite. I'm glad fans of the game enjoy our interpretation of Vanessa. Okay, so there's commentary for each of them. Marielle Watanabe is an energetic woman that works as the senior manager at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And I thought it was at Fazbear Entertainment she worked. Initially working as just a manager, she was promoted incredibly fast due to her exceptional performance, being the youngest senior manager. Full of life and incredibly bubbly, she's perceived as annoying and somewhat undesirable due to how persistent she can be in enforcing her work values. She used to be a delinquent in high school, eventually becoming involved with a punk rock gang that engaged in some cult-like behavior. She enjoyed her life of mischief until a tragic event occurred, which involved losing a friend. This event scarred her, and she swore the rest of her life to try and make up for it, and try her best at everything. This eventually led her to move from job to job, excelling at all of them. which led her to her current position. However, some of that edge she had in high school still comes out to this day. Right from the beginning, I wanted Vanessa to have a character foil with Marielle. While both are different, they desire the same thing and wanted to grow with one another. I also wanted her to be somewhat older than Vanessa to kind of have an interesting dynamic. I wanted the player to expect some sort of hot secretary type character, but eventually, she is revealed to be incredibly crude and informal. I think this effect worked, and I'm happy with how Marielle's character came out. Of course, I don't want to take a significant risk with original human characters, so Marielle was never featured in any of the original Aftereffect marketing and teasers aside from her sprite. This was because I felt that the appearance of an original human character would push traditional FNAF fans away, expecting the game to be an OC-ridden fanfiction of sorts. Was this being way too cautious? Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. So Glitch Trap and Lewis and Vanessa Blonde. Is this just the same biography? Oh no, that's different biography, so anyway. This was the next one, right? Glitch Trap Origin. An AI remnant personality reproduction created by Decagon Industries. Glitch Trap Origin is a digital reproduction of William Afton. However, he has evolved into a higher form and represents the after effect of the Freddy Fazbear tragedies. Oh yeah, I didn't comment on that, but that's probably why this is called After Effect. While he is referred to as simply Glitch Trap within the name boxes, the Glitch Trap scene within FNAF Help Wanted is a different one. Digital copy of the original. This game's interpretation has a different appearance, hidden in shadow and having the ability to float. The Glitch Trap you see in After Effects is the origin of the Glitch Trap virus, the first copy. Oh wait, I didn't read the commentary. I felt that having Glitch Trap appear in his original form would look very silly within the context of the game, so he was given a new look to appear more foreboding and cool. His appearance was somewhat based on fan interpretations of when he was simply known as VR Rabbit when FNAF Help Wanted was first released. Luis Cabrera is a cowardly but good-natured IT manager within Fazbear Entertainment, looking after his workers with very little discipline. He is friends with Marielle Watanabe, despite being scared of her. He wants to be friends, and maybe even more than friends, with Vanessa Crow, and spends extra time making sure her work life isn't entirely miserable. Lewis isn't much different from how FNAF Special Delivery interprets him. We just wanted to do his character justice and connect the dialogue from FNAF SD to this game in a clever way. Just to be clear, Vanessa doesn't like Lewis back. Maybe Lewis will get the picture one day, or we told him. Vanessa Crow, Blonde. Vanessa is a young IT worker currently employed by Fazbear Entertainment. She once had more confidence in her younger years, but after her friends and family turned on her, she gained low self-esteem. Feeling trapped, she grinds away at a job she is wildly unqualified for, hoping for better times. After murdering Marielle Watanabe, well that's a spoiler because I didn't know the other endings, Vanessa started to regret her actions, even resisting Glitch Trap, but in the end, she could not resist. Vanessa eventually got a higher paying position as a security guard at the newly built Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. Vanessa's story will continue in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Vanessa Crow, Blonde, also known in the dev team as Alt Vanessa or Canon Nessa, is an alternate version of Vanessa Crow that appears more like Vanessa's canon mainline FNAF appearance. It is actually not canon to the alternate universe of After Effect, which is why she doesn't appear in promotional art. She's similar, but has a slightly different vibe to normal Vanessa. William Afton, the serial killer behind the many tragedies of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Close to death, he decides to remove his spring body facade and talk to Vanessa for a final chat. He is a virtual copy of the original William Afton. The true William Afton died in a fire long ago. His soul, tortured in purgatory by a mysterious vengeful soul, came back to Earth out of sheer desperation and agony. This led him to become an eternal, vengeful spirit that lingers in all things. In this final chat with William, he appears more human, but he still has a shadow-like facade over him. His face is inspired by the iconic William Afton face in the FNAF VHS series by Squimpus McGrimpus. While not the same William as that series, the facial features are similar. I didn't know that because I didn't see him. This character is locked. To unlock this character, find the hidden 4th star. I don't know how to do that. Huh. Okay. Is that it? Okay. concepts, character sketches. These were sketches to figure out the design of the characters. Vanessa's concept remained similar, but hairstyle shifted a lot. Marielle is also the most similar, but early in development she was changed to be a bit less formal. The sketch shows the older interpretation of Marielle, which was interpreted to be more of a serious higher up. Okay, I wasn't looking at the sketch at first, I thought it just shown one of them. And I shows Glitch Trap down the bottom. Vanessa, Marielle, then Decagon. I don't know what this is. The 5-Night Cycle logo. The 5-Night Cycle, 5 Nights Ready Side Story. A logo for After Effects' early name, the 5-Night Cycle. This title was meant to reference the cycle of tragedy of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The name was scrapped due to it sounding too generic on paper. Yeah, I kind of like After Effect more. Scrapped poster, After Effect. That does look a little cool. This is meant to be a promotional art of the game. It features older designs than the character sketches in the previous extra. Vanny had shorter hair and Marielle had a suit as well as more straight hair. Her toy Freddy pin still remained. She has a toy Freddy pin? Oh my god, she does. I didn't even notice that. This whole game. Vanessa sketch 1, early sketch of Vanessa. She looked a bit too much like a schoolgirl here, so we changed her clothing a bit. Her hairstyle was cool there, though. Same sketch, different clothes, and messier appearance. Her hair was given a different color as well as a new jacket in the final version. During the drawing, Marielle hair color. That was just Vanessa sketch 2. During the drawing process of Marielle's portrait, she went through a lot of color deliberation. One of her ideas was very light green hair, another was dark green hair, the final choice, and the other was dark green with a light green highlight. And we ended up going with a simple option. Her eye color was also changed to be blue. See, I didn't even pay attention to it being green, I thought it was just a blackish color. We planned out the map deck on Industries beforehand in Google Draw, labeling important points. A lot of things got changed, such as the certain memory locations and the layout of the right side of the room, but it's very similar. There was originally going to be a cutscene in the middle of the room, but this cutscene in particular was pushed to the very beginning of Act 3, instead of the middle to make gameplay flow better. Huh. So, well, you guys wouldn't have seen this, but I did it. Off screen, I explored and drew a map so I'd be able to find everything, but I never read the stuff until it was on screen. Super duper early test. I exist. Oh man, existing is hard. Yeah, I agree with you. This is the earliest After Effects in-game image I have. This features an early Vanessa sketch when I was testing the user interface. The user interface itself was also more brownish. There are some placeholder sprites from our other game, Into the Aether. Never played it. An early Vanessa sprite with her old design. She had Into the Aether sprite proportions. This is before she was given her modern redesigns, and the sprite proportions were changed to be more chibi to be easier to animate. The earliest actual image of After Effects related user interface mockup. Act 2, The Gamers. Wait, did it say an act in the other one? Still Hollow Life. Anyway, the first thing I decided to do was make the user interface mockup, as I knew I wanted the game to have a kind of pronounced aesthetic. This uses a fan render Freddy as a portrait stand and a really stupid dialogue. I liked the mockup so much I actually just ended up using the mockup UI as a real in-game UI. Oh, the humanity is really starting to heat up. The gamers, they're everywhere and we really can't stop them. We need to band together to stop gamers. Huh. That's the end of that. In Cruel Night, you'll face against Glitch Trap in the higher difficulty mode, comparable to FNAF 2020 modes. Glitch Trap will move faster, you'll have less time to click purple glitches, cameras will get hacked at a faster rate, and sanity drains quicker. In the second phase, it'll get even more difficult. This is not a balanced experience, except, no, I'm not doing that. Maybe eventually, I'll practice it, but I'm going to end it there, I guess, with this ending. I might go for the others, I have no idea. But I want to thank the creators for making this game, because it was awesome. But, yeah, that's all I really have to say about it, that it was awesome.